halftime. I'm Jeff Fannin here with John Farrell, and Norristown playing an extremely good ball game. They're ahead here 38-23 after one half of play, and it's been an all Norristown game so far. Took CB West about 5 minutes to even get on the scoreboard. They were down 14-0 before they broke the column. Mike Pettin scoring on some jumpers for them there. Brought them back into the ball game. They're down by 15 at halftime, and they've thrown a lot of the balls out of bounds. They haven't controlled the boards at all. Norristown's been having a lot of success inside, getting a lot of easy baskets. That's been the story so far in this ball game. Of course, to get back into this game, CB West is going to have to play some aggressive defense. I think they're going to have to go to some full court pressure, and they're going to have to try to get down low more. They're not getting anything inside. They're not controlling the boards at all. John, why don't you run down the individual scoring for us?
Okay, we got Frank Dawes with 4, Chuck Walker with 2, Darren Queenan with 12, Darrell Wise with 6, Dante Woods with 2, Phil Bugg with 4, Wayne Denter with 2, and Jerome Reinhardt with 6. And for CB West, we have Michael Molman with 5, Matt Barber with 2, Pete Bentavegna with 4, Mike Mullane with 2, and Mike Patine with 10.
Okay, so Pettin and Benavenia are running the ball game so far for CB West. They've been the players there, and they've been the outside shooters. Witness that the big men for CB West haven't had any scoring, so to speak, so far in this ball game. We're just about ready to start the second half, so let's go back down to the court side for some play-by-play. Darrell Wise shooting a technical foul, 2 technical fouls. I don't know what the call is here. Darrell misses both of them, so no effect on the ball game. Well, in any event, Norristown will come back onto the court here, so will CB West. And starting the third quarter, we have Dante Woods, Darren Queenan, Darrell Wise, Jerome Reinhardt, and Chuck Walker. And starting for CB West, it's going to be Snyder, Chapman, Benavenia, Molman, and Mullane. And since Norristown shot 2 technical fouls, they'll bring the ball in from the sideline. Wish I could tell you why those technical fouls were shot, but I just don't know. I'll try to find out and give it to you at the post-game show. Well, the ball's knocked out of bounds here by Norristown, so it'll be CB West back up the other way. I'd like to thank John Farrell for helping me out with statistics here in this ball game. My usual partner, Alan Raleigh, is in Chicago on vacation, so he hasn't made it. John has a cold here, so he's not going to be doing too much, but maybe we'll hear some more from me in the future. Shot by Chapman's knocked out of bounds, and Norristown comes up court with it. Almost a travel there, but CB West comes away with the ball. Chapman drives down on Darren Queenan. Nice layup there. First 2 points of the game for Lewis Chapman. Long pass to Dante Woods. Too long, out of bounds, so it'll be CB West back up the other way. Score 38-25. West down by 13. Bounce pass to Mullane. He gets it back, drives into the lane, puts the shot up, high off the glass, won't go. Rebound by Jerome Reinhardt. Walker looking for Dante Woods, but Darren Queenan picks up the errant pass and makes the basket from the middle of the lane. So Queenan now with 14 points. 40-25, Norristown ahead by 15. Coach Cresswell imploring his team to pick up the pace here. Gonna have a reaching in foul called against Darrell Wise. West brings the ball in from the far sideline. Walker knocks the ball out of bounds. Oh yeah, we're going to call it out against CB West. Number 24, Benavenia, can't believe it. He let the ball roll out of bounds. The official and Chuck Walker got the call together. So Norristown's ball. Down to Wise. He goes outside to Chuck, over to Jerome Reinhardt. Air ball shot by him. Ball out of bounds against Darren Queenan, so it'll be CB West from the baseline. Lob pass down to Molman. Puts the reverse layup up, won't go for it. Rebound by Dante Woods. Outlet to Darrell Wise. Wise, a little bit wild there coming down court. Double team. Gets the pass down to Darren Queenan. Queenan goes up strong for the layup off the glass, and it's good for him. 16 points now for Darren Queenan. 42-25 the score, 6:02 remaining in the third quarter. Moman, turnaround shot, and it falls for him this time. So Moman now with 7 points. Oh, nice move by Chuck Walker. Walker all the way in, makes the layup. All Chuck that time, individual effort. We have a timeout called by CB West head coach Wayne Finkbeiner. So it's 44-27. We have 5:39 left to go in the third quarter. And maybe we'll have some substitutions immediately here for Norristown. I don't know. Onto the court, the Norristown cheerleaders. So West brings the ball in from the far sideline. Snyder bounce pass to Mullane. Mullane with the layup, won't go. The roll shot, and rebound saved by Darren Queenan. Out to Darrell Wise. His pass to Dante Woods goes well, and the basket's good for Dante. So let me wake up and get back into this ball game here. It's tough to be excited about a ball game like this, but see what we can do. Chapman drives in, shot won't go for him, but he's fouled on the play. It's called on number 23, Dante Woods, I believe. 46-27 the score, 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. Chapman shooting 2. And this one's good for him. Lob pass up to Darren Queen, and he tries to get it over to Dante Woods. Good steal that time by Mullane. Out to Pettin. Pettin drives past Dante Woods. His shot won't go. Outlet pass goes to Chuck Walker. Chuck all alone for the layup. A little hard, but it falls for him. So now 6 points for Chuck Walker. 48-29 the score. Moman with the shot from the outside won't go. Rebound by Woods. His outlet pass to Darrell Wise is knocked out of bounds by Schneider, and it's going to be a foul called on him. So Darrell will bring the ball in from right in front of the scorer's table. Wise, shot from the outside, won't go. Rebound by Pettin. He gives it to Schneider, who brings the ball up court. They go to Moman on the far side. Back into Schneider. Schneider with a layup. Nice ball movement that time by the Bucks. Schneider with his first 2 points of the ball game. Walker's pass to Darren Queen is stolen by Pettin. Down in the far corner to Chapman. Chapman guarded by Jerome Reinhardt. Jerome knocks that ball out of bounds. Back to Mullane. Mullane drives right by Dante Woods. No basket, foul on the play. Little reaching in foul there is going to be called on number 23 or 24, I'm not sure. It's either on Reinhardt or Woods. They were both there. I think it's going to be called on Dante Woods. Okay, they lob the pass into Pettin. Whoa, from the outside, his shot won't go. Foul on the play, or else we have a 3-second, nope. Pushing off foul call on number 35, Molman. So the Bucks had definitely having their difficulties here in this ball game, down by 17 points, 48-31. 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. A little backcourt pressure being applied here. Not too much, though, as the Eagles bring it up court. Reinhardt with the easy shot off the glass, and the basket's good for Jerome. 8 points now for Jerome Reinhardt. He got out of the blocks very quickly in this game with 6 points. Hasn't been too much of a scoring factor here. Norristown keeping a balanced attack going. That pass is knocked out of bounds by Dante Woods. Moman picks the ball up, stolen by Chuck Walker. He's got Darrell Wise on the far side. Walker's going to take it in himself, though. Oh, nice block that time. Mike Pettin came from nowhere to block that shot. No, Walker could have dished it off to Darrell Wise. He elected to go in all alone. It was a nice block that time by Mike Pettin. Slammed it off the wall. Wise better get the ball in. He's got Darren Queenan. Darren puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound by Woods, stolen right away by Pettin. So Pettin here in a flash of fire comes away with it. Lob pass down to Chapman. Back out to Pettin. Nope, doesn't want the jumper. Gives it over to Schneider, who puts the shot up. Basket's good. So Schneider now with 4 points here in the third quarter. It's 50-33. 3 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Reinhardt all alone. Could be a slam. Nope. Good defensive play by Pettin again. Dante Woods comes away with it. Saves the pass. They fight for it. Schneider comes away with it. He's got Chapman down there. Darrell Wise is back. Over to Moman. Moman pulls up off the glass. In and out for him. Rebound by Darren Queenan. Walker's got Dante Woods. Woods and Reinhardt. Woods picks the ball up. Goes on Pettin. We're going to have an offensive foul called against Dante Woods. Well, Pettin's been a one-man team here. Good defense, shots from the outside. That's been the story there. And we're going to have Phil Buck coming into the ball game. Dante Woods has 3 or 4 personals at least on him and so far in this ball game. 50-33. Eagles have the lead. CV West has the ball as Woods takes a seat on the bench. Down to Chapman. He puts the jumper up. This one won't go for him. Rebound by Phil Bug. Nope, tapped around. It's going to be out against CV West. Well, CV West coach can't believe it. The official looked like he just looked at Jerome Reinhardt. Jerome said, hey, it wasn't out on me. The official says, all right, I agree, Jerome. And he gave it the ball to Norristown. I don't know about that call, but in any event, Norristown has the ball. Wise dishes it off to Reinhardt with the easy 8-foot jump shot. So Jerome now with 10 points. And the Eagles with a 19-point lead. They work the ball around to Chapman, puts the shot up on Phil Bug. Won't go for him, but he's fouled on the play. Fouls on Phil Bug, number 14. Chapman misses the first one. And Chapman makes his second shot. So he's got 4 points in this ball game, 2 coming on free throws. Walker over to Wise, who brings it across the midcourt line. Double team, gets it down to Phil Bug. Queenan turns around with it, loses the pass. Chuck Walker picks it up. Tries to give it back to Queenan. We have a foul call on number 41, Pettin. Pettin doesn't like the call, but that's understandable. Chuck Walker from the near sideline. Gets it into Darrell Wise. Chuck drives around Snyder, puts the shot up, rolls around and falls for him. So 8 points now for Chuck Walker. 54-34, Eagles by 20. Moman from the baseline. The jumper's good for Mark Moman. Pardon me, that's Michael Moman with 9 points now. Darrell Wise going to have a blocking foul called on Mullane. And the Eagles bring the ball in with 1:17 left to go in the third quarter. Queenan puts the shot up. Rebound by Phil Bug right around Pettin. And an easy basket for Phil Bug off the glass. 6 points now for Phil. Pettin dishes the pass off the Moman. His shot won't go. Rebound by Jerome Reinhardt. Out to Chuck Walker, back to Jerome. They come on the break. Jerome and Chuck trading passes. Reinhardt picks the ball up, puts the shot up, won't go. They fight for the rebound. Moman controls. They give it out to Schneider. Pass down to Pettin. Pettin's got it all alone. Puts the shot up off the glass. Good basket by Mike Pettin. So give him 12 points, and he leads all Buck scorers. They've got Phil Bugg over there. They finally get it to him. Phil puts the shot up off the glass, and it's good. Nice pass that time by Darrell Wise. Saw Phil Bugg was open there on the far side of the lane. So 8 points now for Phil, 58-38. 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter of play. Snyder, oh, good block by Phil Bugg. Outlet to Chuck Walker. Walker down court. His shot's blocked by Mullane. Phil Bugg comes away with it. They better watch out. The play's still going on here. Chuck Walker just not watching. 10 seconds. Ball's knocked out of bounds by CB West. Chuck missed that shot, had it blocked, and he sort of just forgot about it. Started walking backwards like the play was over, and it wasn't. But Norristown will bring the ball in from the baseline. They get it into Phil Bugg. Back out to Chuck. 9 seconds, 7 seconds. Wise from the outside. Oh, nice jumper by Darrell Wise. So he's got 8 points as well in this game. And there's the end of the third quarter. That'll be no basket even if it goes. So after 3 quarters, it's 60-38. Well, CB West has in 3 quarters what Norristown had in 2. Norristown really ripped out to a 20-4 lead in this ball game. Then they were ahead only by 15, 38-23, only outscoring the Bucks by 1 point in the second quarter. And they've opened up their lead to 22 points now, outscoring the Bucks by 7 points here in the third quarter. 60-38, Norristown's playing an extremely dominating ball game. They've got a balanced scoring attack. Darren Queenan leading the Eagles with 16 points, and Jerome Reinhardt has 10, and then he's followed by Phil Bugg, Darrell Wise, and Chuck Walker with 8 points. Dobbs and Dante Woods have 4 apiece, and Wayne Denson, who was in briefly in the second quarter, has 2 points. And for CB West, it's been Mike Pettin, the leading scorer, with 12 points. Mike Mulman with 9. Then we have Snyder and Benevenia and Chapman, 4 points apiece. Matt Barber rounds out the scoring with 2 points. Barber played briefly in the second quarter as well. Okay, out there for the tap to begin the final quarter of play, it's going to be Darren Queenan and Mike Mulman. Taps one by Mulman, gets it over to Barber, who's just back into the ball game. Barber down low. He's going to be fouled by Darrell Wise. It's a nice play by Mulman, held the ball, waited to go up for the layup, and Wise was all over him. So over the top, and Barber will go to the line, only 4 seconds into the fourth quarter of play. Rolls around, but won't fall for him. And Barber makes that one, so give him 3 points in the game. Make the score 60-39. Wise pushes the ball up court for the Eagles. Darrell puts the shot up, tries to do it all himself. Won't go for it, rebound by Pettin. Lob pass down to Barber. Pulls the ball up. Mulman takes the jumper off the heel of the rim, won't go for him, rebound by Darren Queenan. Chuck Walker's going to slow the pace up. Eagles have a lot of time to kill. They're ahead by 21 points. Walker has to pass the ball there. Frank Dobbs into the ball game now for the Eagles. He travels with it before he takes the shot. Just took that quick step. Phil Bugg's on the bench now, as is Dante Woods. And Norristown going with their guard offense. They've got Dobbs, Walker, and Wise in there. Reinhardt and Queenan, the other 2 players for the Eagles. This is a very defensive-minded and outside team that Norristown has in there. Very quick team, a lot of steals, good outside shooting. Going to be a foul called on Darrell Wise, however, in the far corner. So Pettin will go to the line, shooting 1-1. Won't go for him. Rebound, he gets his own shot, though. Oh, and he makes the basket. So Pettin makes a bad play into a winner with that basket. 14 points for Mike Pettin now. Oh, there's Pettin with a steal off Jerome Reinhardt. Gives it to Schneider. Will bring the ball up court. He's got Barber down there. Barber pulls up with the shot, and it's good. So a little bit of a run here by CB West. 60-43 now. Walker past Pettin. Walker in himself. Drops the pass off to Darren Queen, and it rolls on the floor. On the end line, it's going to be CB West ball coming back the other way. So Norristown needs to settle down a little bit here. Coach Cresswell over there shaking his head at his Eagles. Snyder, ball is kicked out of bounds by Chuck Walker. Okay, foul's going to be called on Jerome Reinhardt. He fouls Pete Benevenia. Benevenia will go to the line. Benevenia's shot won't go, shooting 1-1. Norristown comes away with the rebound this time. Wise to Walker. Walker puts the shot up, won't go for him. Rebound by Benevenia. And he slows up the pace a little bit, brings the ball across the timeline. 5:55 left to go in the game. Eagles by 17, 60-43. They've yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Lob pass to Molman, can't get the tap to go. Out to Chuck Walker. He's got Darrell Wise on his right side, sees him. Darrell Wise glides in for the basket. So there's the first basket of the fourth quarter for the Eagles. And Darrell now with 10 points. Down to Pettin. Pettin tries to go to the baseline, puts the shot up over Darrell Wise, and it's good. 16 points now for Mike Pettin. Wise double team, gets it over to Frank Dobbs. He sees Jerome Reinhardt all alone there. CD West backs up into their zone defense. Wise, head fake, goes around. Reinhardt can't handle the pass. Taken away by Schneider. Schneider's got Molman on his right. Goes in all alone, puts the shot up past Jerome Reinhardt. Schneider's basket is good. Inbounds pass. There's Darren Queenan. Oh, it might be a slam time. There it is. No, in and out. One go for Darren Queenan. Oh, my. Well, Benevenia rather puts the shot, but it's blocked by Reinhardt. Outlet pass, Dobbs to Queenan, rolls out of bounds. He's got a substitution. And before that, we've got a Norristown timeout. Coach Cresswell obviously not happy. He's got a lot of reason to be. We have 4:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. His team has scored 2 points. Okay, the Norristown shooters out on the court there for you. Well, it's 62-47. The Eagles are up by 15, but they haven't looked good here in this fourth quarter. A little bit ragged. They're not getting the good shots. They're letting those passes fall away. So CB West will have the ball from the baseline at the left of your screen. Down low to Molman, pumps it, can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Queenan, if you can call it a rebound. Walker from the outside. There's a good jumper by Chuck Walker to pop that ball. 10 points for Walker, 64-47 the score. Pettin from the outside. Oh, he cans 1-2. So just take that, Chuck Walker. I can make those too. Walker down to Queenan. Queenan goes around Molman, out to Jerome Reinhardt. Reinhardt puts the shot up, and it's good for Jerome. So I think that timeout was well taken by John Cresswell. He's got his team settled down here. Reinhardt with 12 points. Steal by Frank Dobbs. Frank has Chuck Walker in front of him. We're going to have a foul called on number 31, Schneider, as Frank Dobbs raced down court there. Dobbs shooting 1-1, misses it. Reinhardt comes away with the rebound. He puts the shot up. It's knocked out of bounds by CB West. Darrell Wise will bring the ball in to Chuck Walker. Dobbs to Wise. Try to go inside. Frank Dobbs picks up the pass. Now Jerome Reinhardt comes away with it. And Norristown will bring it back outside. We have 3:40 left to go in the game. The score is 66-49. Shot by Darrell Wise won't go. Rebound. CB West comes away with it. They've got Barber down court. Frank Dobbs with a pretty steal there. Dobbs tries to dribble past CB West, but he gets the ball kicked away. Chuck Walker picks it up for the Eagles. Walker pulls up for the jumper. Oh, won't go off the heel of the rim. Rebound by Schneider. Out to Mullane. They've got Pettin. Bad pass that time, but Mullane too high. Pettin couldn't handle it, so it'll be Norristown's ball coming back the other way. Pass goes down to Darren Queen, and he puts the shot up, and it's good. So Darren finally with some points here in this fourth quarter. Make it 18 for the ball game. They go down low to Moman. He's got Reinhardt on him. Almost pushes off, puts the shot up, won't go, gets his own rebound, foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 12, Darren Queenan, I believe. Yeah, that's the call. Pushing foul on Darren Queenan. Substitution into the ball game. Wayne Denson, number 20, replacing Jerome Reinhardt, number 24. 2:48 left to go. The Eagles up by 19. Molman shooting 1-and-1, makes the first one. Molman makes two. Steal by Pettin. Pettin puts the shot up. Nope, can't get it to go. It's the easiest shot he's had all night. Darrell Wise comes away with it. He's got Wayne Denson. Wayne Denson pulls up the shot. Won't go. Tap by Queenan. Pulls the ball away from Mullane. Still can't get the shot to go. So Norristown with 3 opportunities, no points. 68-51. We have 2:22 left to go in the ball game. Mullane drives to the hole. Shot won't go for him though, but he's fouled. Fouls on number 15, Darrell Wise. Another substitution. We're going to have Dwayne Jones entering the ball game as soon as this timeout, which is being taken by CB West, has ended. So Mike Mullane can't get it to go for him. And substitution, Chuck Walker's going to take a seat on the bench. Into the ball game now, Mike Anthony. Of course, Dwayne Jones has just entered the ball game. So the only starter remaining for Norristown, number 12, Darren Queenan. This one's good for Mullane. So he's got 3 points in the ball game. It's 68-52. Dwayne Jones, full court pressure here. They get it into Darren Queenan off to Frank Dobbs. Dobbs has Wayne Denson. Denson brings the pass down, knocked out of bounds by Mullane. Pass goes into Jones. Dwayne puts the long jumper up, won't go for him. Rebound by Mullane, outlet pass to Snyder. Snyder pressured by Frank Dobbs. Foul going to be called on Frank Dobbs. And into the ball game now, number 21, Stan Hadrick. One and one, number 31, Rick Schneider makes the basket, give him 7 points in this ball game. This one won't go. Rebound by Darren Queenan. So Queenan looks for a little help, finds Dwayne Jones. There's Stan Hadrick, who brings the ball up court for the Eagles. Anthony back to Hadrick. Hadrick drives in, tries to dish the pass off to Wayne Denson. Ball's knocked out of bounds by CB West. We're under 2 minutes now. We have 1:56 left to go. 68-54 the score. Eagles by 14. It's about the closest CB West has been in a long time. And that's sorry to say. Especially if you're a CB West fan. And Hadrick enters the scoring column with a basket. Stan's second shot won't go, however. Pettin comes away with the ball. Goes past Dwayne Jones, drops it off to Rich Schneider. Schneider with the jumper. Schneider with 8 points now. And Norristown steps on the end line, trying to bring the ball into play, so it'll be CB West ball. Norristown ahead by 13 points, 1:46 left to go. Darren Queenan takes his seat. Number 25, Chris Shields, enters the ball game. Shots an air ball there by West. Mike Anthony comes away with it for the Eagles. Mike Anthony gives it to Chris Shields, back out to Stan Hadrick. Dwayne Jones. Chris Shields with a turnaround shot, won't go for him. Rebound by Chapman. Chapman dribbles right past Hadrick, gives it to Schneider. Schneider can't get the layup to go. Rebound by Mike Anthony. Anthony comes away with it for Norristown, off to Hadrick. Hadrick puts the shot up, won't go for him, but he's fouled by Pettin. So Stan will go to the line, shooting two. 1:08 left to go in the ball game. Timeout, CB West. So it's Stan Hadrick at the line for Norristown. Stan's shot no good. He has another one coming. Hadrick 0 for 2 from the line. Up to Chapman, drives by Mike Anthony, puts the shot up off the glass. Nice basket by Lewis Chapman. We're under a minute here. Hadrick looking for some help. Double team, we have a Norristown timeout. And Eagles will have it from the back baseline. They'll have to get the ball in bounds. Well, the West cheerleaders were going to be on the court, but now they're not. We We have another substitution into the ball game. Number 13, Leroy Johnson. Pass comes into Wayne Denson, but it's stolen away. Molman with a reverse layup makes the basket. 69-60. It's only a 9-point Norristown lead right now. And there's CB West gets another steal. No basket, but there's a foul on the play. Hey, maybe Cresswell better get his starters back in there. He's only ahead by 9 points. This is the closest this ball game's been since the first quarter when Norristown was ahead 8-0. Norristown should win this ball game by 20, and they're going to win it if they do by probably less than 10 points. It's Mullane at the line. Mullane's shot, no good. They fight for the rebound. It's saved by West. Nope. Petton steps on the baseline. 44 seconds. Norristown better settle down here, get the ball in bounds. Okay, into Dwayne Jones. Down to Leroy Johnson. He's got Wayne Denson. Wayne Denson. Oh, makes the easy layup, but there's Mike Anthony for the follow-up shot. So, with 32 seconds, it's Norristown, 71-60. Petton from the outside. Oh, cans another one. Mike Petton's been unbelievable tonight. 20 points. They get the ball into Chris Shields. 23 seconds, 22. Mike Anthony got a foul called on Lewis Chapman. Oh, CB West coach can't believe it. All right, Anthony's going to go to the line. 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Eagles by 9 points. Anthony misses the first one, shooting 1-1. West comes away with it. Mullane over to Chapman in the corner. 12 seconds. Mullane puts the shot up. Oh, in and out and in again for him, so Mullane gets a basket. 5 points. Going to have a foul called on Molman with 8 seconds left to go in the ball game. So, 71-64, Eagles only up by 7 points. We're going to have a timeout called by CB West coach Wayne Finkbinder, whatever. And most of the fans departing here with 8 seconds left to go. 71-64 the score. And there's the CB West cheerleaders. They got pushed off the floor the last time, but they're on there now. Leroy Johnson at the line, shooting 1-1, makes it, and that's about the ball game. So Leroy enters the scoring column with a basket. And Leroy can't get that one to go. They get it out to Chapman. 5 seconds. Chapman puts the shot up on Chris Shields. Won't go, but he's fouled. So with 3 seconds to go, Lewis Chapman will go to the line. Just delaying the inevitable here. Norristown ahead by 8 points. And Chapman makes the first one. Chapman makes them both. So Norristown gets the ball in. Okay, Dwayne Jones, 3, 2, 1. That's the ball game. Final score, 72-66. I'll be back in just a moment with the final scoring for you and some thoughts on this ball game that should have been more than it was. Final score 72-66, and it should not have been a 6-point ball game. Norristown beat this CB West squad by 20 points in performance. Norristown had their second string in there for the last 2.5, 3 minutes of the ball game. CB West made a run at it. They, as the score indicates, they only lost by 6 points, but Norristown played so much better this evening. CB West had a lot of problems controlling the ball. They had no rebounding inside. Darren Quinn and Dante Woods, Jerome Reinhardt, they controlled the boards for Norristown. It was a fine performance by the Eagles. They raised their record now to 12-1. They've been looking good so far this year. Of course, with their independent schedule, they have to be invited to District 1 competition. Where they're going right now, I'm sure we'll see them in the playoffs. CB West now, they're 10-4. Hey, they can't be that bad of a team if their record's 10-4, but they didn't show it tonight. The last 2.5 minutes were not indicative of this entire ball game. John, why don't you run down the Norristown scoring for us? We had some fine performances tonight and some balanced scoring from the Eagles.
Okay, we got Darren Queenan with 18, Chuck Walker and Darrell Wise both with 10, and then we got Phil Bugg with 8, Frank Dobbs and Dante Woods with 4, Mike Anthony with 2, Wayne Denson with 2, and Leroy Johnson and Stan Hadrick each with 1.
Okay, add to that Jerome Reinhardt's 12 points, and how about for CB West?
Okay, we got Mike Pettin with 20 leading the CB West scoring, Mike Mullen with 13, Rich Snyder with 9, Lewis Chapman with 8, Mike Mullane with 5, and Pete Benavenia with 4.
Tough name, Pete Benavenia. That's the bane of any sportscaster. Tough names to pronounce. We'd like to thank John for being with us here tonight, helping with the scoring and a little bit of the post-game and halftime shows. Of course, Alan Rowley, we missed him tonight, but he'll be back for future Norristown games. Pete Callahan for his fine camera work, along with Sam Galbraith, who directed our show tonight. The Norristown Area School District for bringing you this show, and everyone who was involved with this program at all. Stay tuned for more Norristown basketball on the Norristown Cable Channel. We've got a lot of the season left to go here, and look for some playoffs here too. I think both the boys and the girls are going to make it. I'm Jeff Brandon. We'll see you later on the Norristown Cable Channel.